Nigeria's tertiary institutions over the years have been faced with challenges of strike, especially when there has to be a resolution between the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASUU, and the federal government. Students of tertiary institutions have been at home since ASUU embarked on strike on November 4, 2018. Some of these students have reportedly been involved in illegal activities while the strike continues. Onyekwere asked if industrial action is the only option for peaceful resolution to tertiary institution problems by ASUU. Sunday Ofana, a student, says strike would not solve the disagreement issue between the federal government and the academic body.
Strike is not the best, so because they are just wasting the student career. They're supposed to have resumed whether strike or no strike. If the government don't want to give the money, that is how it is. So the best is that they're supposed to resume work back and leave the strike. Strike is not the best. To me, strike is not the best.
An accountant, Benjamin Adebayo, urged the federal government to attend to ASUU's needs.
Whatever it is, I urge government to please look into the matter and call them back to school. Are you getting me? Because now, these days, majority of these students now that have been away from their school, I think they are not, the academic section now, I think they are wasting it.
Still speaking on the issue, an accountant, Udwak Esere, wants the federal government to resolve issue with ASUU for better lecturers' performance.
For these ASUU teachers, to enable them get back to work, I tell you just only one thing, they will, and yet they will still use this same student or the teachers again for election. So the matter is very simple. If they resolve it amicably with the teachers, and then I tell you one thing, ASUU will get back to work.
Gabriel Abo, a civil servant, says ending the strike depends on the lecturers.
It depends on the lecturers and the non-academic staff. It depends. It just depends. Sometimes, if I'm a lecturer and maybe someone is a lecturer too, I will agree to go to the class. But will they agree? That's just the issue.
Onyekwere reports that Nigerians say the strike action has had negative effect on most students.